Hi Taurus, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. Just a little bit of clearing. Today's April 21st, 2020. And I'm going to do a read for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Today's the 21st, but this read's going to be for the next couple weeks. So the last week of April and the first week of May. So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to shuffle a few more times. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what is it we need to know? What do we need to learn for Taurus today? Let's clear all negativity, all dark energies, all viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with all the beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Taurus. Here we go. All right, for Taurus. For the next 2 weeks, end of April and the first week in May, for Taurus. Take a deep breath. Taurus. Taurus. Okay. So first card out for you guys is the Knight of Swords. I will be clarifying. This is the Gilded Tarot. I'm going to be clarifying with the Rider-Waite Mini, and I'll pull Oracle cards at the end as well. Your challenge is the King of Wands reversed. Your foundation is the Knight of Wands reversed. In the recent past, you have the Page of Swords reversed. Looks like some frustrated kids. And then what's crowning is the Moon, all right? And we have, you know, we're in the new moon energy. Tomorrow's the new moon, so that energy is definitely coming out. But this is coming up, that's upright. So that's for me, that's a full moon. So it has to do with that night or the full moon, okay? So presently, you may be moody as well, or you may be in Cancer energy. All right, soon as the Six of Swords reversed, that's coming up. You see yourself as the Eight of Swords reversed. And what's around you, or how others might see you, Taurus, is Judgment reversed. What are the blocks that you need to work on or clear? The Strength card. It can be a Leo as well. And we have Aquarius for me there. And then we end up with the Ten of Cups reversed. All right. What's bridging that Ten of Cups to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of this read? So the bridge is the King of Cups reversed. From that Ten of Cups reversed to what's hanging in limbo at the end of this read, which is the Nine of Cups, which is much better energy there. So you will get another card, and it may be more than one depending on what that next card is. And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck as well. Just 1 second, just seeing what cards are still coming out here. And the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups, and I'm going to give you a little backstory on what that is. So let's see, and then we'll get going. All right. So we have the Four of Swords reversed here. Okay. And then the next cards are the Four of Cups upright, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Star card reversed, and the Two of Cups reversed. So it looks like someone's at least disconnected and depressed, perhaps overworking or not working at all, or what you're doing is not working. And this is somebody who's definitely tempted by the Holy Grail here. It's definitely a bigger cup than your other cups there, or you see it that way anyway. So being tempted by the Holy Grail, and like I said, either not working, overworking, or what you're doing is not working, and then depression or loss of hope, a need to heal, and then disconnect. And this can just be disconnect from your higher self as well, it can be within, or a breakup or disconnect from a soulmate or a child, you know, just a disagreement, not seeing eye to eye. Or this could be someone you don't see face to face. Now that Four of Swords before all that was reversed. So for me, that's about unable to sleep and rising above, or sleeping well and then being really awake and coming out. Okay, so it can be those two different energies. And I didn't sleep well last night at all, so you'll have to forgive me. For me, I like doing reads though when I haven't slept well, because I'm really open when I haven't slept well. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify all these cards, and then we're going to pull oracles as well. The underlying energy is that Two of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords above it reversed. And that's, you know, that's not great energy. It's really immature communication, nasty language, or mean messages, or no messages, the silent treatment. It could be someone spying. It can be a child mouthing off. It can be negative self-talk. It can be spreading gossip or rumors. And it's in disconnect as well. So somebody's definitely mad at somebody else. And it's very childish behavior. So, and we have the Knight of Wands there reversed as well, which can be a player type of energy. So literally these can be two kids who are pissed at each other. Like they could be siblings or friends that are mad at each other. Or they're adults acting like kids. We have another Knight in the middle, but that Knight is upright. Okay, so there can be kids here, but there don't have to be any kids at all. The Page of Swords can just be negative communication or no communication or spying, or that can represent some, you know, disorders as well, like ADD, ADHD, bipolar, spectrum, autism, that kind of thing. So that could be going on here as well. And that could, of course, lead to depression if you're dealing with some of those issues, or a child with those issues. The Knight of Wands can be a player, right? That can be like that one night stand energy, but this also can be someone who has good intentions to do something, right? To get busy and use their energy to get something done, be passionate about it, and they fall short on energy, so they can't follow through. Or it can be someone just holding back altogether on their desires, because we have somebody tempted by the Holy Grail over here, so they may be holding back their feelings, and that's why they're depressed. And then this central energy here is the Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth. This Knight is rushing in with the truth to this one over here. So these two could be fighting, and then this one might be defending this one to this one. So that's kind of interesting. All right, and then we have the King of Wands reversed as the challenge, and that can be, he can just be tired, he can be sick, or he can be pissed off. So you don't want him when he's pissed off. And these two together, that's really negative energy with all these three here. And that could be a dad stuck with the kids and they're all really pissed at each other. Or they're just exhausted. Or they're all sick. Okay? So, and then we have this moon energy here at the top, which can be a Cancer, because we have a lot of fire here. These can be any fire signs, and these can be any air signs. So we have a lot of air, a lot of fire, and a disconnect or a breakup. But it doesn't have to be a love breakup. It can be any kind of breakup. Or just, you know, parents and kids not getting along. And this could be mostly at night that this is happening, or like I said, that's Cancer, or someone has Cancer. That's a possibility as well, but I'm really not getting, well, let's see how it goes. I'm not really getting that. Even this card is upright, so it's not really, I'm not really getting illness per se. This is about unable to find peace of mind, a peaceful place to go, unable to escape your children. And then you see yourself as getting out of prison. So let's see where this goes. The Two of Cups reversed for Taurus. Why? All right, first card out, we have the Seven of Cups upright, which is, this can be that you have a lot of options or choices that you can't make, or you had to, there's an offer of love here. So it's like someone offers love to lots of different people. So it may, I don't know how sincere that is, or it's actually sincere. Like even when I do reads for you guys, I could be offering love to lots of people. This is also seeing synchronicities, heaven in their eyes, and it can be confusion as well, right? Because when there's so many choices, you can get confused as to what to do. Which one do I choose? So giving love to them all, and then walking away within. So the Ace of Cups can be self-love too. It's like, you know, going out shopping, you know, retail therapy, and then coming home and going within. So there's a few different ways that can come out. but it has to do with disconnecting from yourself, or because you're in disconnect with somebody else, you're upset. So there's some kind of codependency that you might be using to get past this not getting along with somebody or other people right now. So recently is that Page of Swords reversed. Why is the Page of Swords reversed on top of the Two of Cups reversed? Well, we have the Eight of Swords upright and then the Hierophant reversed, which is Taurus energy. So we have the Eight of Swords reversed here. So this is before this. So before you were imprisoned or in anxiety, feeling like your hands were tied or you're trapped wherever you are. And this could be any kind of break from traditional establishment, right? So this can be a break in contract, a break in a marriage, a divorce. This can also be spirituality and just alternative thinking and thinking outside of the box. But whatever it is, this Page of Swords was feeling imprisoned by this energy or a Taurus reversed. And this could even be a religious leader gone bad as well. There we have deception, all right? And that's also Cancer energy. So there's Taurus and Cancer energy there on that Page of Swords, whether they have that in their chart or they're dealing, it could be a child dealing with two parents who are Taurus and Cancer, or one parent who's Taurus and Cancer, but they're both reverse cards, and that's why this Page of Swords is feeling trapped. Or maybe the Taurus and the Cancer are feeling trapped by this child because they may be unruly and mouthing off and having tantrums and just saying really bad things. So why do we have the Knight of Wands there reversed? Well, we have a fight or some kind of conflict or competition. It can be just playing games in a quest, but there's too much negative energy right up front here for this just to be like a competitive game. But could be an argument or a fight, and this has to do with not using your intuition. It could be a Pisces reversed, or this also could be a secrets out, and that's why there's a fight. And we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this can be someone who feels powerless, who's lost their independence, their money, their power. Okay, so it's just that it's the idea of powerlessness, or this is a financial drain. So this can be your dependence if you have children, or if you are a younger Taurus, you could be your own drain, right? Maybe you have spending issues, maybe you shop too much. Okay, so somebody might be fighting about that stuff. And then we have the Queen of Cups upright. So someone might also feel powerless to the Queen of Cups upright. Now the Queen of Cups upright could be Pisces here, but this Pisces energy is reversed, and so is that Cancer, but that Cancer is upright. And the Queen of Cups often comes up as a Cancer, so she may very well be a Cancer. The central energy here, and this has to do with these energies falling short on energy, just being energy drains and financial drains, fighting about, not being wise, like not thinking before you do things, or that a secret's out and people are fighting about it. Could be losing energy and money, time, money, and energy by not thinking before you do things, or by spouting off, like, because that Page of Wands too. It could just be like parents lecturing their kids about like doing stupid stuff. Why do we have the Knight of Swords there in the middle? Well, we have the Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. This is somebody very happy. This can be a Page of Cups who's very happy, who's spouting off at them because they're in trouble and this one's not. Or this can be somebody who's just very satisfied with themselves, just as they are. They don't have to go shopping to fix themselves, or they've found happiness within themselves, either with a child who's very loving, or this is a message of love that makes them very happy. Okay, can be, so the message of love can be someone who is a knight in shining armor, or a message of love, or a messenger of truth. Okay, this also can be puppy love. So somebody could have a crush. A child could be very happy because everyone else is pissed off because they're stuck home with everybody, and this could be someone or a child who's very happy because maybe they have a crush. Or it could be an adult with a message of love. So we have the King of Wands reversed, and why is that? Or this central energy could be one of the kids very pleased with themselves because they tattled on their siblings because they knew they did something really bad. And now they're very pleased with themselves. But the King of Wands is reversed. Let's see why. King of Wands is reversed. Why? Okay, well, there's your King of Wands reversed. In pain, misery, wounded warrior, exhausted, tired of dealing with, perhaps dealing with pain or a painful ending, or dealing with painful kids, and just wounded from fighting, tired of fighting, and no energy left, but still standing up for themselves. The need to stand up for themselves without getting triggered, like, you know, dealing with kids all day and not getting frustrated. And then, but two people are feeling left out in the cold, and there definitely looks like two people are feeling left out in the cold, and his need to be patient. Perhaps he's giving a lot of attention to the Page of Cups or the Knight of Swords, right? Or maybe the Page of Cups is bragging to their siblings that, oh, I got to do this with Daddy or something like that, and the other two kids are pissed. So there could be all sorts of dynamics there. It definitely seems like a kid situation now. Or adults acting like kids. This could be at work, where there's younger people at work, or everyone at work are acting like little kids. So the now moment is the moon. And why is that? Why is it upright? Well, we have the Knight of Wands upright here, but it's reversed now. This was prior. So this is rushing in passionately, getting things done, working out, getting, you know, your errands done, grocery shopping done, going out on a date or with friends. And this is the Empress reversed, perhaps not wanting to do all this, or this could be someone separate from the Empress reversed who's doing this stuff for the Empress who can't do it for herself. It could be someone who's sick or old or disabled. This can be someone who's had a miscarriage. It's like she's staying present while this one goes out. Or this could be someone who's goes out at night. This Empress reverse could be unhappy, being present where she is, and trying to get out at night as much as she can. Maybe because she's a mom or something, or a grandmother, she can't get out during the day. But as soon as the other adult is around, she's out. Or this is literally dealing with crazy teenagers, right? Going out, doing God knows what. And the Empress reverse is at her wit's end about it, trying to be present and not freak out. Okay? And that's really has to do with moodiness, shadowiness, like secrets, kids being secretive, or a partner being secretive, or even a parent being secretive at present. And the Empress reverse can be, you know, a nasty person too. So it's like the Knight of Wands could rush out as soon as they can, as soon as somebody else is around, so they don't have to be there anymore, because they don't like being around the Empress reverse. So what's coming up for Taurus? Why do we have the Six of Swords reversed? Well, we have Judgment, we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Cups reversed. So again, this feels like people arguing or not getting along. This can be a judgment, an announcement, feeling judged. It could be a wake-up call to action, a need to be rescued. And here's the rescue coming in, the Knight of Swords, the Knight in shining armor. But is it sincere? Because this is insincerity, jealousy, feeling rejected. And these could be two separate people as well. Like one is on a mission, and the other one is being whiny and doesn't wanna, or is, you know, or is feeling like they don't want to be loving or receive love or anything like that, right? It's that kind of attitudes, whether it's a child or an adult. And they could be two siblings or two friends who are not getting along. But this is energy of an announcement or a judgment, and these could be family or workers that are pissed about the announcement that comes out, or a judgment, or a wake-up call, or it could have to do with the limitations of the virus and what we are allowed to do, what we're not allowed to do, or pissed that they had to stay in for so long and there was no reason for it to happen in the first place. So there's a lot of energies that could be coming up around this, where people's, after being trapped in the house, people are letting their anger out or their frustrations, not allowing others to control them anymore. So Taurus, you see yourself as free from prison, from anxiety, from fears, from feeling like your hands are tied or trapped. And why is that? Well, we have the Eight of Wands, and then we have the Hermit reversed. So the Eight of Wands is that passionate energy back and forth, whether it's fast-paced communication or travel. It's a very good flow of energy. It's also the arrows of love, expressing your feelings and desires. And then here we have the Hermit reversed, which can be a few different things. It can be someone who's over-isolating and making themselves crazy. It can be an adult who's got mental issues or Alzheimer's, things like that. Or it can be just a hermit who's been hermiting and now is coming out with all this communication open and free again. This is like some of the restrictions being lifted, and that's why you now feel like you're no longer in prison. You have clarity. So this feels like you're coming out with clarity, or you have Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Virgo, and you can get back to work, okay? So you may have received some clarity, and you can get out of prison with the kids now, or with co-workers who are behaving badly, and that might be because staff is short, because not everybody's coming in, so everyone may have been overworked if you are working, and if you're not, you're stuck in the house, and now you're happy to go back to work. So what's around you, Taurus, is Judgment reversed. So why does Taurus have Judgment reversed? All right, well, there's been some suffering in silence, feeling stressed out, up nights not able to sleep, or headaches, or just crying and purging it out, perhaps not knowing why. And then this is about not able to function, dumping all your responsibilities and burdens, or perhaps needing to confess something that's on your mind, and that's why you can't sleep. About the world being upside down, or needing closure, or needing to complete a cycle, come full circle with something. But how are you going to do that if you're dropping all your burdens? So it's just a lot of worries. You're deliberating, or you're holding back an announcement. Perhaps you feel like you're eating your words, or you're choking on your words, or somebody else around you is doing that. But it's like, it's a rebirth or a wake-up call that you're not hearing, or the person around you, or the energy around you is not hearing the wake-up call to action. So the blocks here with Leo. So what is it about strength or courage that is a block for you? And this is no balls, right? This can be stubbornness. This can be just no movement at all. This could be someone who's lazy, or is deemed as lazy, or sees himself as lazy. Doesn't mean it's true, because there's nothing wrong with being still. Sometimes we just need to have time to go within. We go through cycles in life. So this could be that we're taught that we're not allowed to be still. And so when you're still, you feel like you're being lazy, or you're good for nothing, right? That's what our parents tell us. But it's not true. You may need to be still to heal yourself, to go inward, to ascend right now, because the whole earth is going through an ascension right now. So a lot of people are going to feel stressed out and need to be still. Sometimes you might get hurt in order to be forced into stillness, as well as getting sick. And this card has to do with all of those things, including being on strike, right? Not being disabled, or just not having to work, so just staying still. And there's disconnect here, and this could be disconnect from your higher self. When you're disconnected from your higher self, that's when you have issues. That's when you start purging, because you're not connecting with your higher self. So you might need to meditate, or maybe take some walks, spend some time in nature, take salt baths. Perhaps just talk to somebody, or maybe open up to somebody, needing the courage and strength to do what's best for you. So we have, let's see, we have Aquarius and Leo here, and we have a lot of fire and air signs. That can be any fire or air sign. So fire is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and air is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then we have Aquarius again here, and we have Leo over there. We do have Cancer. We have Aquarius again in the underlying energies. And then we have the King of Cups coming up over here. The King of Cups reversed, and that's the first real water signs, but besides that Page of Cups that was coming up. So this last card is the Ten of Cups, which is the end of an emotional or family cycle. So it could be the end of a family, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be an end of an emotional cycle. Or the whole family's unhappy. So the King of Cups reversed, it looks like he's also unhappy. And then we have a turnaround after that where we have the Nine of Cups, where someone who's independent is happy. So the family's unhappy. Someone who may be freeing themselves, and that may be you, Taurus, is now happy. And this could be you escaping out at night to go out and have a drink. Or that could be that King of Cups who may be a drinker, because King of Cups reversed often can be a drinker. So why do we have the Ten of Cups reversed for Taurus? Well, the Ten of Cups reversed is about choosing a new path, and this could be moving, ending a marriage or family, going to visit somewhere else, at somebody else's house, or having a visitor stay at your house. But this is definitely about choosing a new path. This could be ending a party too, because you're not allowed to have parties right now. This is about a separation though. Heartbreak, separation, three-way situation, end of a family or emotional cycle, like I said. And it could be involving this King of Cups reversed, which may or may not be you, depending on, we don't have a whole lot of earth here for Taurus today. So you have a lot of fire and air. And now we have some water too, but there's no earth, not really. Is there any earth cards out here? We only have this, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the underlying energy here. Sorry, you can't see that one. So you have the Eight of Pentacles down there. Yeah, and there's no more earth. So why do we have the King of Cups reversed? All right, here's the King of Cups reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles upright, the Queen of Wands reversed, and then the Ace of Wands reversed. So she's pissed, or at least frustrated, tired, sick and tired, of saving, holding on, right? This is in the situation that we're in. This Queen of Wands, which could be you, Taurus, is maybe sick and tired of the situation where she has to save and not be able to spend money. But there could be a split here as well. It might have been after family stuck in a house together, they realized how much they don't get along, you know, especially people at work all the time and they never see each other. We also have this is about somebody coming clean or getting clean, about frustration, sexual frustration, creative frustration, an inability to conceive or conceptualize a situation. And then after getting clean, we have the Nine of Cups, which can be happiness with self, but it also can be go out and celebrating at the bar. So let's see what that one says. Why do we have Nine of Cups for Taurus? Okay, with the Queen of Swords and then the Page of Swords reversed. These guys have been coming out a lot together the past day or two. And we have another page here too. So we have the Page of Wands. All right, so the Queen of Swords is reversed, the Page of Swords reversed. So this definitely could be a mother and child who are alike. And they could be, they could have potty mouth or just really negative or negative self-talk. They could be liars, right? The best case scenario is they're having a bad day and they're moody and watch out because they're air signs, so they may be sharp with their words. Worst case scenario is they're chronic liars or verbally abusive, okay? And then we have the Page of Wands, who's inspired and ignoring them. and then there's the Wheel of Fortune comes up. So this is divine timing. So this is where this person realizes that they don't have to participate in this. It's like, you can go your own way. That's what I'm getting here. All right, and there could be Libra energy here. And there's a lot of air here as well. So it can be a girl or a guy, doesn't matter. It's definitely destined for this Page of Wands to get out of there, which can be that Knight of Wands that was coming up too. So we have the the Page of Swords is reversed here and in the beginning, in the recent past. And that was along with Taurus. So that could be a Taurus child or a Taurus adult who's acting like a child. And then here's an older sibling or a mother. So that doesn't have to be a mother. They could be 3 kids, or it could be a mother and 2 kids. Or it could be 3 adults acting like children. But we have the 9 of Cups. That 9 of Cups has to be this Page of Wands, because these 2 are not happy. And this is happy energy. So it could be a Libra or fire sign. The Queen of Wands is unhappy and pissed or tired and sick and tired. And she seems like, it sounds like she's coming clean or getting clean about something that she did. She may be coming clean with the King of Cups reversed, unless that's her energy of being over emotional, but in a detached masculine kind of way. Maybe she drinks instead of emotes. Or her and the King of Cups are fighting, and that could be a partner, it could be a brother, it could be a father, because it's all in the family here. All in the family's coming up, so maybe Archie Bunker's coming up here, and Edith and Gloria and Michael. So maybe some parallel here for Taurus. So let's see what was coming up after that. And we have the 2, just to pair some things off for you. We have the King of Wands reversed here and the Queen of Wands reversed up here. So it looks like they're not happy. And then there's a Knight of Wands, because that could be a family, or these 2 could be siblings, and this could be one of their kids, or all 3 of them are siblings, right? The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Wands could all be siblings, or they're partners with children. Just depends on your situation. So the next card out for you guys is the 7 of Pentacles reversed, which is implementing a new plan. After you've reaped the rewards of being off work for a few weeks, now you need to implement a new plan after perhaps celebrating at the bar or finding happiness by yourself apart from those negative energies. And this is about, sitting in negative energies. This is where you need to, you're working on yourself and you can't, because there's other people around with really negative energy. So it makes it really tough. You know, it's like when you can't get out of your own skin because you're so uncomfortable, you don't know why. Well, because it's other people's energies affecting you. That's the energy that's coming up. Then you have the King of Pentacles reversed, which can be someone at least who's just ungrounded and having a bad day, or it's someone who's losing money and status, or it's someone who's greedy and all they care about is money. But it doesn't feel like that, because it feels like they're in uncomfortable energies, so they want to get out of that. And then we have the Sun reversed. This is, again, drained, sick, tired, overexposed, need of sunshine. And then the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So this is about not getting along at work, losing money at work, third party interferences at work. All right, or unable to go to work. And then we have the Sovereign, the 9 of Pentacles. So this can be any single person who has everything they need except for a partner, and they may not want a partner, or they may. This also very much comes up as teenagers and 20-year-olds, right, who like to make their whole house pretty and spend money, go shopping, decorate the house. It's very much that energy. But when there's no money coming in at work, it's like this person is, if this person is in this situation or family, maybe they're happy to go back to work because now they can do what they want again at home, whether it's a teen or a partner, or this person is doing this in spite of the issue with money right now, and so others may be pissed at them. We have the Knight of Pentacles upright as well, so that looks positive. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles. All right, so this seems like it is good. It seems like people are getting back to work, children are getting back to school, and they're going to be happy here, or happy doing something much better than at home, juggling the rainbow, or just creating new patterns instead of the old self-defeating patterns or negative self-talk, that kind of stuff. So we have 2 energies. These can be adults or children, but getting back to doing things that make them happy, or making money, being stable, practical things, schoolwork, all that kind of stuff. It ends up really good here. But this is after the end of the read. There's some negative energies. The King of Pentacles is definitely related to these. The King of Pentacles may take their kids to work with them to get them out of the house, right? To give them some peace of mind. And there may be other people at home too that they want to get away from. So the King of Pentacles may have been getting out of the house, but not the kids. and maybe he was trying to avoid taking them to work, but now he is, and it's actually working out for the best. So that's good. So, and there could be a split here too, and that may be the issue with the kids. Maybe they're all stuck in a house together, if they're still together, or they're in two separate houses, but stuck with each other, right? So the underlying energy then comes up from this deck, where there is disconnect here in affections or in a love relationship. With the Emperor reversed, this could be someone who's in ego death, losing control or out of control and abusing their power. And that could be Leo energy or just ego energy, controlling their inner beast or not. These could be two separate people. This could be an Aries and this could be a Leo, butting heads. And then we have now sharing and dealing with kids in the sunshine. So this is the underlying energy coming into this read. So it's like there's two sides of this read, because coming into this read over here, there was depression and disconnect. And then over here, there were happy kids, perhaps playing, having some fights, but these are adults. This is adult energy. Right, so coming together, issues at work, right? Having, you know, this is feeling like a failure, doing things under the radar because of the situation, right? Having issues at work or not coming together at work, but coming together socially, being happy that way, perhaps, but then there's a lack of affection or a breakup or indecision about what's going on, not knowing about the business, being strong, taming your beast, and then sharing with others, including the kids. So this could definitely be now including the kids in what you would do, so they don't feel left out. So we're going to pull a few cards for you from the Oracle decks. It's already going long. Sorry it's taken so long. I like to get to the bottom of things. So this is the energy deck. So take a deep breath. For the best and highest good of all this concern, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Taurus? And what is the reason for this read? What is their takeaway? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? All right, well, this definitely wanted to come out walking away. So, and that's what someone's doing, whether it's you or someone around you, but it looks like it's you because you're freeing yourself. You're letting yourself out the gate. And then we have the healer. So this could be the woman is walking out, and then we have the healer of the